My boss dragged me to her sister's wedding. I thought it was just an awkward
It's really
favor.
you.
But the moment her mother saw my
I don't
face, she
understand.
froze. Then she grabbed my wrist, stared at the silver bracelet I had worn since childhood, and whispered, "It's really you." I had never met this woman before. So why was she crying? And why did she know the bracelet I had been wearing for more than 20 years? What I discovered that night would turn my entire life upside down. Because I wasn't just my boss's assistant. I was the missing son her family had been searching for. Before we uncover the truth, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Now let's get started. My boss, Victoria Hayes, had never asked me for a personal favor before. So when she walked into my office one Friday afternoon and said, "You're coming to my sister's wedding," I thought she was joking. I laughed. "I'm your assistant, Victoria. I'm pretty sure employees don't get dragged to family weddings." She smiled. "Tonight you do." I had no idea why she wanted me there, but the following Saturday, I found myself standing outside a beautiful estate just outside Nashville, Tennessee. The wedding was everything you'd expect from a wealthy Southern family. White roses, elegant decorations, live music, and guests dressed in expensive suits and gowns. Victoria introduced me to several relatives, but something strange happened when we reached her mother. The elderly woman was standing near the entrance, greeting guests. The moment she looked at me, her smile disappeared. She stared at my face as if she had seen a ghost. "Mom?" Victoria asked. Her mother didn't answer. Instead, she slowly stepped toward me. Her eyes moved from my face to my hands. Then she grabbed my wrist. I was wearing the old silver bracelet I'd had for as long as I could remember. Her fingers trembled. "Where did you get this?" she whispered. "My parents gave it to me," I answered. She suddenly released my wrist. Tears filled her eyes. Then she looked directly into my face and whispered, "It's really you." I frowned. "I'm sorry, ma'am. Have we met before?" She covered her mouth, trying to hold back a sob. "Where have you been all these years?" Victoria rushed toward us. "Mom, what are you talking about?" Her mother didn't look at her. She kept staring at me, as though she had just found someone she had spent decades searching for. And I had no idea that the answer to her question was hidden inside a childhood memory I had completely forgotten. Victoria's mother took a shaky breath and looked at me. "Your name. What was your name when you were a child?" I told her the name I had always known. Her face went pale. "That was his name." Victoria stared at her mother. "Mom, whose name?" "My son." Silence fell between us. Her mother reached into her purse and pulled out an old, faded photograph. In it was a little boy, standing beside a younger version of her, wearing the exact same silver bracelet I had on my wrist. I stared at the photograph. The boy had my eyes, my face, even the small scar above his eyebrow. I felt dizzy. "My parents told me I was adopted after an accident," I whispered. Victoria's mother began crying. 24 years ago, my little boy disappeared after a terrible car accident. We were told he didn't survive. "But he did," Victoria whispered. Her mother nodded. "You did." Suddenly, fragments of my childhood came rushing back. The sound of rain against a car window, flashing ambulance lights, a woman screaming my name, and then waking up in a hospital unable to remember who I was. A foster family eventually took me in. They gave me a new life, but nobody knew where I had come from. Victoria stepped closer, tears running down her face. "You're my brother." I could barely speak. "You're my sister," she nodded. The woman who had hired me 2 years earlier, trusted me with her company, and somehow always felt strangely familiar, was my own sister. Victoria hugged me. Her mother joined us, crying. For years, I thought I had lost my past forever. Instead, my boss had unknowingly brought me home, and that wedding became the day I finally found the family I never knew I had.